There are some rules that have stood the test of time when it comes to living a meaningful life. Today, I aim to impart 15 timeless lessons rooted in the wisdom of Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, and my personal life experiences. These lessons can improve everything, no matter what life throws at you. They're not relics from the past, they're beacons guiding us toward personal growth and resilience in the modern world. So let's go on this journey together, looking at Seneca's deep teachings through the lens of modern life. It's not about perfection, but about continuous progress, and these lessons are the keys to a meaningful and resilient life. Fasten your seatbelts and remember that you are empowered to use these lessons in your daily life. Look for challenges. Seneca was a man who knew how important challenges were. He knew that change doesn't happen in comfort zones. Life often gives us chances to leave our comfort zones, and it's in these times that we find our true potential. Think of a challenge you've been avoiding. It could be a new project at work that seems impossible, a fitness goal that seems out of reach, or a personal fear you've been afraid to face. Embrace it, seek it out, because that's where your true potential lies. Remember, in the crucible of tough choices, you become great by carefully selecting the individuals who mold you. Select the right influences. Seneca believed in putting himself around the right people. You can't pick your parents, but you can pick your friends and role models. Think about the people you spend the most time with. Do they motivate, inspire, and uplift you? Or do they bring you down and drain your energy? Embrace the influence of those who enhance your growth. The people you spend time with have a significant impact on your health, much like the air you breathe. You can become the person you want to be by surrounding yourself with people who push you, help you grow, and set a positive example. 3. Pay attention to your response. Life is full of changes and twists you didn't see coming. Seneca's lesson is easy but deep. It's not about what happens to you, but how you react to it. Think about a recent setback or problem you've had. Did you let it get to you? Who are you? Or have you risen above it? As the canvas on which you paint your life, your reaction gives you power. You have the freedom to choose your response in every situation, allowing you to shape the narrative when life presents unexpected challenges. Step back, breathe, and think about how you can react in a smart and strong way. That's how you become truly resilient. Say yes to what matters. Born for. In a world full of distractions, say yes to what matters. When you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. It's important to say yes to what really counts. Think about whether the choices you make every day are in line with your long-term values and goals. Prioritize the important things and get rid of the unnecessary ones. Ultimately, the quality of your work matters more than the quantity of tasks you complete. Remember that every yes is an investment of your time and energy, so make sure you're committing to things that are in line with your purpose and values. 5. Take charge of your life. Self-discipline is the most important thing for growing as a person. Seneca's philosophy was all about mastering yourself, which means being in charge of your thoughts, feelings, and deeds. Being a master of yourself doesn't mean trying to control or trick other people. It means taking charge of your own life when temptations or other things come up. Self-discipline is what keeps you on track to reach your goals. It takes inner strength to turn down short-term pleasures in favor of long-term goals. Keep in mind that you can learn and improve the skill of mastering yourself over time. Keep your time safe. Keep your time safe. Our most valuable asset is time, which is irreplaceable once lost. Are you protecting your time like you would your most valuable possession? Seneca's wise words tell us that we waste time on things that don't really matter. Good time management gives you more chances to grow and be happy. Think about this. How are you spending your time every day? Are you doing things that are in line with your goals and values? Be aware of important moments in your life and learn to organize and spend your time in a way that shows what's most important to you. Do the tough things. Do the difficult things. Seneca knew that hard work and resilience are necessary for greatness. He held the belief that treating the body harshly would make it obey the mind. This idea applies not only to physical challenges, but also to mental and emotional ones. When you face difficulties, embrace them. It's through challenges that you find your true strength. Whether it's the physical rigor of a tough workout, the mental toughness to face a tough problem, or the emotional fortitude to get through a tough relationship. When faced with a challenging situation, embrace it and remember that it shapes your character. Make other people better. Make other people better. Seneca thought that the way to happiness was to make other people better. It's not about judging or controlling. It's about being an inspiration and a positive influence. Think about the effect you have on the people around you. Are you helping them become the best versions of themselves? Encouraging others helps them grow and improves your character. When you make the people around you better, you create a positive ripple effect that goes far beyond your immediate circle. It's a way to leave a lasting legacy of goodness and inspiration in the world. 9. Practice being grateful. Thank you. Being thankful is an important part of living a good life, and even though Seneca didn't say it directly, it's a central idea in the Stoic philosophy. Every day, take some time to be grateful for the things you have, from small pleasures to big accomplishments. Thank you encourages happiness and strength. Noticing the good things in your life is like putting light in your heart. Even in hard times, gratitude can help you see your blessings. It's a strong tool that builds your inner strength and helps you deal with problems by keeping an upbeat attitude. 10. Seneca's daily improvement philosophy demonstrates their commitment to continuous learning. Are you looking for knowledge and skills that will help you grow and adapt? Remember that learning is a lifelong journey, and every bit of knowledge you gain makes you more adaptable and resilient in a world that is changing quickly. Support ongoing learning, whether it's picking up new skills or learning new things. By reading and trying new things, you'll give yourself the skills and information you need to do well in a world that is always changing. 11. Be open to being vulnerable. Being vulnerable. People often see being vulnerable as a sign of weakness, but Seneca would tell us that being open about being vulnerable is a sign of courage. It's our readiness to recognize our flaws and face our fears. Consider a moment when your fear of judgment or rejection prevented you from being open and honest. Seneca's lesson is that being vulnerable is the way to real human connection and personal growth. When you let yourself be vulnerable, you let truthfulness into your life, which in turn makes your relationship stronger and helps you grow as a person. Build perseverance by going through challenging times. 12. Build your strength through hardship. Seneca's life was full of hardships, but he overcame them all and became a shining example of how to be strong. He thought that trouble wasn't something to be afraid of, but something to learn from. Instead of seeing failures or challenges as problems, he said to see them as chances to grow. Seneca's wisdom tells us that every problem, no matter how scary it seems, is a chance to grow stronger and smarter. It's in the crucible of suffering that we improve ourselves and gain the strength to deal with life's practice. Uncertainties and the art of reflection. 13. Learn how to think deeply about things. Seneca pushed for people to think about themselves. He thought daily reflection on your thoughts, actions and choices was one of the best ways to improve. How often do you take stock of your day, decisions and plans? Seneca has a lesson to teach. Reflection is the map that shows you the way to self-discovery. By looking at your life on a regular basis, you can see your skills, weaknesses, and places where you need to improve. Thinking about things lets you make changes to become your best self. Develop a strong mindset. 14. Build up a strong mind. Seneca stressed how important our ideas are in shaping our lives. Your thoughts can change what you do and, in the end, your fate. Think about the stories you tell yourself. Are they positive and uplifting, or are they negative and full of self-doubt? Seen as words of wisdom, tell us to develop a strong thought. It involves training your mind to focus on solutions rather than problems, and on opportunities rather than problems. If you think in a resilient way, you can handle problems with more grace and drive. 15 should live in line with, align yourself with your values and live that way. Seneca was a strong supporter of living a life that is in line with one's morals. Your values are what guide you. Think about the values that are most important to you. Are your daily actions and choices consistent with those values? Seneca's lesson is that when you live your life in line with your values, you live with truthfulness and purpose. You become a trustworthy person, and your life has meaning and purpose. By aligning yourself in this way, you build a strong base for dealing with life's obstacles. Now, you know it. Seneca imparts 15 timeless lessons from a modern perspective. These ideas can change your life and make you better at everything you do. It's not about being perfect. It's about progressing and growing all the time. I challenge you to really understand these lessons and use them in your daily life to become the best version of yourself. Thank you for your time and attention. If you found value in this discussion and these principles, please take a moment to like and subscribe to the video. While supporting the content, you join a community that is always learning and growing. Your participation makes it possible for us to continue sharing useful information. Let's keep looking for the wisdom that helps us become the best versions of ourselves. Thank you for being a part of this path.